I'll show you how to layer your position onto the market and how to do thousands of pips with pretty much zero risk. There's a way, there's a lot of people that ask me, well, Pawiz, why don't you just put a high lot size and call it a day? And at the end of the day, I've done it. It's not my fingerprint, right? I believe that everyone is unique in their own terms. Everyone has something special. Tap into that specialness and then you'll figure it out. So, at the end of the day, you could be a student or you could be a follower. I'll suggest you to be a follower. Not a follower. To become a student, because I myself, with anyone out there that have an impeccable amount of knowledge or wisdom, I've always been a student because I like to take what I like to take, and I'm just gonna toss it away. So if you don't like certain things, it's okay, put it away. But if I could do thousands of pips in a single week, you'd be a fool to not take certain things about that. On that note, let me show you on the chart how I do it. How to layer position to make a few thousands of pips. Check this out. Pull on XAUUSD, one that I love to trade. Basically, this is our mastery. And let's say hypothetically, okay, it's what I've had as a trade, but I don't exactly remember the levels. But hypothetically, you've entered one position right here, one position right here, the other one here, and last but not least, right there. Okay, so you have 4 positions on your chart. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to go all the way up toward 29.40, which was initially the target that we had with all our members. That was something that we've called on our Discord, but unfortunately that was not the case. So we've adapted ourselves. We had some great protection, and as well as the trade was disclosed. You look at this beautiful consolidation. Just amazing to see the architect of the market. So we had 4 positions here, and now you are assuming that this is going on all-time high. Well, yes, technically it's not the all-time high, but it's close to it. So we have one position here. So you have your stop loss, for example, a wide stop loss here. And that is often what I see with retail traders. They like to take their position and have the same stop loss. So that is the second one, and we're gonna go with the third one here, like this, like that, and stop loss, same stop loss. Perfect. And last but not least, this one obviously will be a bit in profit. So let me just put it maybe on the right, push this like this, put all the way on top here, and stop loss basically break even. All right, basically we can put it in profit. So let's just say you have we have 60 pips of take profit in case it goes to the stop loss. Okay, the worst thing you want to do, okay, the worst one is if you treat this one separately and all the other one with a beautiful stop loss. So meaning if this go all the way back down here, well, then you're exposing yourself to even more stop loss with the last position. I don't need to do an explanation on that. You'd be foolish to do that. All right, so you have 60 pips secured here. Now you have here 12, 90, for example, 100. Let's round it up. And last but not least, 25. So you have 130 pips of risk exposure to eventually have one single take profit that gives you around, let's round this one up, I don't know, 900 to 1,000 pips. So 1,000 pip to have 190. Is that what I said? I don't remember, but bear in mind that the numbers are okay. You have a 1:5 to risk ratio ish, 1:4. But the problem with that is that you're exposing yourself way too much. And the reality is, if you are putting any position, you have to take in consideration 2 things. The first one is that you have confidence on your buys and you need to have a certain amount of distance. The second one is, if you have that confidence, fine, you have to treat them separately. So we said we have 25 here, we have 53, so let's say 80, and well, actually you have 200 pips of stop loss here, minus 61 here, so 140 pips. But what you want to do is treat them separately. Let's just say hypothetically, I have this stop loss right on the bottom here. Actually, you put this break even. At this moment, you put this break even. So break even. This one you can put in on take profit, so 60 pips. So you have 60 pips. One other trade that is secured. This one, come on now, you're not gonna put your stop loss all the way down here. It's 91 pips. You can put it more like this, so 30 pips. We have this wick here, bullish momentum being injected around a late New York session. So put this right on the bottom. And this one, you could be putting this break even. So now watch this beautiful scenario. We have 30 pips of stop loss with 4 position. I mean 60 pips in profit. So worst come case with this beautiful trade is that this trade will give you 30 pips. Okay, so you have 30 pips of take profit if this go all the way down. So I mean, if it touches all of your stop loss, quote unquote, you have a walk away with at least 30 pips, which is beautiful in this case scenario. The other case scenario is you were exposing yourself with 140 pips of stop loss just because you were treating all of them with the same-ish stop loss. In this one, you're treating them separately. And if you have a take profit area, well, again, you still have the same take profit area, which is you're either making 30 pips or you're either making 120 pips. And that is the beautiful part about trading, is that you can have an immense amount of gain if you are detached, if you're logical, and if you're not emotional. And that is the way to trade, my friend. That is the way to do 1,000 pip with only 30 pips of risk exposure. Taking in consideration that obviously when you started from here, it was maybe 30, 40 pips of risk. Once it broke this level, okay, once we broke this level here, right? It went all the way up here to where 29. Well, you take your take profit and you can put it either on profit or you can put it on break even. So I would have put it in break even. Same thing here. Once it did this beautiful retracement, take this, put your stop loss, break even. So now you have two secured. You wait, and then late New York session, it gives us another opportunity here, which I believe it must be the beautiful 50%. Yeah, right there. So a beautiful 50% of level. So 29.12. You have another opportunity to enter. So it takes time, those layering, but I'm just trying to simplify it for you to understand that when you enter in the market, know that when you win, you need to know when to be aggressive. When you lose, you need to know when to be conservative. So take your stop loss quick, cut it off, and then you have days like this that you could make almost thousands of pips. Obviously, in my case, I was break even. I didn't do any pips. When it went all the way back down, broke even, merci, bonsoir, next. Yes, you could also, I could have basically made a lot of pips here because from that entry, for example, hypothetically, if we were entered exactly on this level, let's just say from here to here, you have 250 pips. So basically, yes, you're risking 250 pips of gains. Not only this, I had this entry as well. So I had 250 pips with another 200 pips. So 450 pips. Risk it all to be more aggressive into my bias going all the way up to where 29.40 to finally make this whole gameplay a 30 pips take profit or 1,000 pips. You see what I mean? I like to say everyone has a different methodology. And you need to embrace your fingerprint because you're unique and your methodology is unique. My methodology is being very aggressive. I don't care to have a break even. I don't care. Well, yes, obviously I do care a little bit. I'm human at the end of the day. I'm fallible. But I don't care to have small losses because I know those days are lingering not far away, right? And hopefully this was insightful. If you have any questions, any comments or whatnot, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Be legendary, ApexPayman.